Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. Now in this video we're going to be taste testing a selection of Iceland and farm foods frozen goods. If you're not from the UK and not familiar with Iceland or farm foods, they basically sell mainly frozen food with a selection of grocery items as well. Iceland are more prominent across the country. Farm foods you don't find so much. But we've got a couple from each. So from the farm foods ones, we have 2 chicken and bacon bakes, and we have 2 steak bakes. Now I'm sure we're all familiar with the Greg's steak bakes you can get in the chicken ones. I'm sure most of us, like me, have had them. I've also tried the Morrison's equivalent as well. They do frozen, also from their pie counters. So we're going to see what these ones are like. So they've got puff golden pastry in, and let you know what I think of them. We will cook them per the instructions in a minute and come back and give them a taste test. Now the 2 from Iceland, they say they're new. I think they've been around for a while, but they've been new to me, and the first time I've seen them. So these are chicken thigh bites with stuffing and gravy, which sounded interesting. So I'm assuming, looking at the picture, you just get the I'm assuming maybe the stuffing's in with the chicken bites, and then it's showing a pot of gravy, so I'm assuming you'll get that in sort of separately in a pot that you might have to microwave or whatever. We'll have a look at that in a minute. And then these ones I thought were interesting. They're 2 mac and cheese pasties. Of course, pasties are a great thing. Mac and cheese is a great thing on its own as well. 2 together, are they going to work? Well, we will find out. It says like wrapped in puff pastry. If you tried any of these, let me know in the comment section, and if there's any other products which you think I might like to try. So I'm going to cook these as per the instruction, and then we'll give them a taste test. And like I say, let me know if you tried them and what your thoughts are on them. Okay, so I've cooked them in the oven per the instructions. So we have the 2 bakes here. We have the macaroni cheese pasty, and we have the chicken. Well, it's chicken and stuffing, and then you get your gravy there, which was in a sachet. So the container obviously was just a little, display thing for the box. And you just put it in hot water like 5 minutes before the chicken pieces are done. Now let's start off with the bakes first. As you can see, there's a bit of sort of darker browning in places. It's just where, obviously, when things are made in the factory, the egg wash, just randomly put on, and you could see as I was putting them in, there was bits, it wasn't all covered. But obviously, if you did it by hand, obviously you'd be taking more care. But they still sort of come out nice and crispy. You can probably hear that, and that's puffed up really well. The macaroni and cheese one, if you can see that there. So let's start off. Now they've got different lines on them. They've got like really long lines for, I think that was for the chicken and bacon one, and these sort of dashes was for the steak one. Let's have a look. Well, we know when we open it. See, this might be the steak one. Let's have a look and see. Oh no, this is the chicken one. I smell the bacon as soon as I cut into that. It looks quite a nice, generous amount of filling, which makes a change for these things. I can see some bacon in there. Let's get a bit of, try and get a bit of everything, a bit of chicken, a bit of bacon. And these are my favourite sort of. If I'm going to have one of these bakes, I like to have one with chicken in. So let's give it a go and see what it tastes like. As shop ones go, that's decent. Nice bits of chicken in there. There's not a lot of bacon, to be honest, and the bacon flavour doesn't really come through a lot. I got a bit more on that one. Let's have a bit of pastry. Yeah, that's quite crispy. I'm quite pleased with that. There is a perception of, well, certainly in my mind, I don't know about other people, but the stuff from farm foods would be quite cheap and not that good quality, but that's actually pretty decent. Let's see if the steak one lives up. Just have a quick sip. Nice good old British cup of tea. Okay, so let's cut into the steak one and see. Turn that around. So let me know in the comments if you've tried any of these and what you think of them. Steak one, fair bit of filling, but probably not so much as the chicken and bacon one. Chicken and bacon one had sort of risen up a lot more. Let's have a bit of the steak first. Bits of steak, nice bit of gravy in there. Again, the pastry is going to be the same. Let's get a bit with the pastry. An overall decent flavour. I'd say, you know, I'm someone, if you watch my channel, you know that I cook a lot, so I'm not someone that eats these things regularly, but if I was to go for them, I certainly would again, because they're pretty decent, to be honest. If I remember rightly, I think they were, I can't remember if they were £1 for the two or just over, that around sort of the similar price point that you'd pay. Certainly, so they're definitely on par with Greggs, if not slightly better actually. I sometimes find that the chicken ones with Greggs, you know, they can be a bit too much seasoning in there. It's just right in these. So let's have a look at this, which is the macaroni cheese pasty. Like I said, pasty, chicken, pasty and macaroni and cheese, two great things on their own. Will they go together? Let's turn this around so we can get for pasty though, no crimpling on the side. It's a shame. Right, so you see the cheese in there, very sort of, you can smell it as soon as I cut into it. Very orangey cheese. Let's get a bit of the macaroni and cheese. Yeah, it's macaroni and cheese, not really much more to say. The cheese flavour comes through. Pasta's decent. Let's get a bit of pastry. I imagine it's going to be similar. Yeah, that actually goes well, to be honest. Okay, so that's them. Let's now try these chicken and stuffing with gravy. Now, have a sip of tea. Now, one thing I will say about these is you only get 6 in there. Yeah, they're quite a decent size, but you know, I mean, if you if you looking at probably only having two people for them, I mean, you know, I'm sure most people could eat a portion of them, but if you was having like friends around and that, you'd have to get a few boxes. Now, And that's the gravy, quite a thick consistency. So let's try without the gravy first. Let's break one open. So, oh yeah, I can see like where the sort of stuffing is inside by the looks of it. Not a lot of stuffing. You get a nice coating on the outside. It's not overwhelming with herbs and spices. It'd be nicer like if maybe they had like the stuffing a bit more inside. Let's try with the gravy. Yeah, it's a nice sort of standard gravy. Just going to try a bit more. I see the concept, the idea is there because it's a classic combination: chicken stuffing and gravy. Let's just check one of the other ones, but I think that yeah, there's not a lot of stuffing in any of them, to be honest. That's a little bit disappointing, but so oh yeah, by the way, of course, those were from Iceland, and as was the macaroni cheese pasty, and the steaks were from Farmfoods. So yeah, so overall, so if we just to summarise, I'd say the bakes were very good. They surprised me a bit because, like I said, I thought they were going to be, just sort of not much filling in there and not a lot of taste, but they're actually really nice. So yeah, they were good. The macaroni cheese pasty, yeah, sort of what I expected. Nice lot of creamy pasta in there, and the chicken bites. Yeah, nice. So coatings was good, not too many herbs and spices, and the gravies, what you'd expect, but just be nice to have a bit more stuffing in there. So you got that sort of like you was eating sort of like a Sunday dinner, which I would assume was what the angle they were going for, the chicken stuffing and gravy combination. Yeah, so overall, not bad at all. I'd probably say the bakes were probably my favourite, and then followed by the macaroni and cheese pasty, and then probably followed by the chicken. I do like the chicken, don't get me wrong, can't go wrong with chicken, but just nice to have a bit more stuffing in there. So let me know in the comments what you think of these if you've had them, or even just looks alone, what you think of them. Would you try any of them? And what's your favourite? Do you like a Greggs one, or do you like the Iceland, or have you tried or Farmfoods, or have you tried any of the others? Thank you for watching as always, and if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing if you haven't done so already. Lots more content coming, always at least one video every week on a variety of topics. So I'll see you again in the next video. Bye for now.